Think they're gonna make a killing. It's $5 a perk. Get all the cards. Girard, Illinois is just a really small town. In fact, my mom used to live there when I was a little kid for a while. There's really not much there, and to see this many people, it was just crazy. I've never seen that many people in this town before.
Stormy ones, she's a friend. My Lord, in a black horse, is slow down, taking you. Come on, baby. Come on, take me.
I really wanted to try Doc's just off 66. I'd never ate there before. So I saw a sign on their door that said that their kitchen would be open at 11. And so I decided to go ahead and try to get some food then. I didn't realize that the building was already open, so it was already cram-packed full of people. So I sat at the bar and ordered my food, and I waited. I waited about 40 minutes, and my food hadn't came yet. So, the train was supposed to be there about noon. So I asked if the waitress could hold my food, and she said yes. So I left and went out to see the train. The train was supposed to be stopped for about 30 minutes. I just kind of went with the flow of people. I didn't really know where to go, so I just walked and found a spot and waited. I knew the train would be coming from the Springfield area because it was supposed to stop there in the morning. And so I knew exactly which way, at least, to look for it. There was just so many people there, and it was so hot. The heat index was over 100. And so I was just pointing the camera at the way I knew it would be coming from. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And it just was like, okay, when is it coming? I had really no internet service where I was. I really couldn't. I think there was a website that you could check on its progress, but I couldn't get the website to work. I couldn't even send a text message. It kept saying it failed. So I just kept waiting and trying to figure out when it was coming because it was supposed to be at noon, and I went out about 15 minutes till, and it just seemed to never come. And I got really excited because I started to hear a train and then realized, oh, it's an Amtrak train. And then another train came, and it was a freight train, and still no big boy. I couldn't get any texts to go through, but I did get a text from someone else that said the train was in Auburn, Illinois. And I was able to get dash cam footage from them. I put the video on a slower speed, and that train is sure speeding by. So finally, after being outside for about an hour, the train finally showed up. It was almost an hour behind schedule. But then when it did show up, you could hear the whistle, but you couldn't see it from where I was and where several of the other people were standing. Couldn't see it. It had stopped just north of where we were. And so I had to go over to where it was. And then by then it was just jam-packed with people.
I don't either.
I went back to Doc's to get my food that had been sitting out for over an hour now, and I'd really like to give a shout out to the waitresses over there. They put my food in the fridge, and when I got back, they did offer to make it fresh for me. I told them no, that wasn't really their fault. They told me that there would be a long wait for the food and could potentially, miss the train, and they said that they would hold it and everything. So I appreciate everything that they did. She did microwave my sandwich for me. I got the grilled chicken sandwich with the guacamole on it. It was really good, even though it was like an hour old, but I'm going to definitely go back there again. So the day events weren't quite over. I found out that the village of Southern View was doing fireworks for their 87th anniversary. They are a little village just south of Springfield and just right off of Route 66. The Route 66 Hotel and Conference Center is pretty much in Southern View. So I wanted to see the fireworks because I did grow up there as a kid. So I stop there to check them out.
Big guy.
Several times they would stop for a short while, and you would think that they were over, and they weren't. It was kind of like one of those commercials where the guy says, "But wait, there's more."
Mom and I were going back to Florida that one year. We did what was that? Woo! They shot the grand finale off, and then they gave us some more stuff. It's one of the fireworks after so all the fireworks go off. About 5 minutes into the movie, 3 more of them shot off. And we're just like, randomly there's explosions. I bet they didn't plan that. And as we were coming down the highway, and I think we were down by Mount Vernon.
I don't know what happened. Saw this big fireball like more than once, and I thought the first one, oh my god, were they okay? And apparently they were, because they kept lighting them, and never heard anything about anybody getting hurt. So I guess they were okay, but I could definitely feel the heat from the flames. And then it was finally over. Waited quite a while, and no more lit up. So that was it. It was a really good show.